Hello everyone, Simon here. Welcome back to our Minecraft Trains project. At the end of the last video, we were trying to figure out the tunnel to Mush. Let's see, we did a bit of discussion after the video. Hi Wesley, welcome back. Hey, let's build a tunnel, shall we? So, in the video, I laid out the stations and then we talked about this tunnel to Mush. So do you have any new opinions or any new thoughts about what we should do, Wesley? Let me come back actually. So I think I should, or we should figure out where the station goes, and then we'll just like lay out a straight, flat tunnel over somewhere to here, and then we'll just to keep it simple, right? Also, is that what I think it is? Are there corals underneath it? Ah, random corals. Actually, the more I look at this stuff, the more... Hey, Wesley, was this stuff here last time? Do you remember? I have a sneaking suspicion that every time we load the game is just adding more and more corals. I don't remember that being there last time. I'm just worried that the game is gonna retroactively change the stuff. Anyway, let me fly over to Mush. So what we're doing, I think, is what's known as a submerged floating tunnel, which you can look it up on Wikipedia. Submerged floating tunnel, which is a thing that has not ever been built. It's been proposed, so the tunnel theoretically sits in the water at more or less neutral buoyancy, and it's tied to the sea floor. But it's not on the floor and it's not on the surface. It's kind of like somewhere in the middle. I'm thinking we put the station in this bay here, half under sea level. In fact, it's quite under sea level. We might even have the whole station underwater, Wesley. How about that? We can have the whole station underwater, and then the tunnel will also be underwater. Do you remember like how big your design was for the tunnel and how deep do we make this? Or do we just put it on the sea floor here? As for the underwater visibility thing, I think when the thing comes out in the next update we can add that. Hi Q, welcome. Welcome back. We're talking about underwater stations and tunnels. Alright, so if we... let me get, not prismarine. Let me get a bit of glowstone if possible. So we can see it more clearly, right? Where is glowstone? So let's say, hypothetically speaking, that... well, I mean... it's gonna have to tunnel through these underwater hills too, isn't it? Just looking at this. You know what? That's fine. In fact, that is great. I'm gonna tunnel through underwater hills. So if we say the like here-ish, let's say like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then does that improve your visibility at all? I don't think it does, right? I don't know how far back we want to push it. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, it makes it brighter, but I don't think we see any further than otherwise. Cobblestone, stone bricks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We should probably leave ourselves some space. Okay, where are we above the... I might push it further the other way. 7. And do I want to push it further back? I guess I don't. Oh, it improves visibility above the water, but not below. That is the weirdest thing. Alright, I'm gonna push it across a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, you can keep that there, Wesley, actually. It turns out it lines up with the other edge. Which is convenient. So is this... Do you think this makes sense? If we just... Because I want to keep this simple, right? If we just have a... Oh, I didn't count 25, hold on. Did you count 25? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 is actually here. If I didn't miscount. Right. So I want to keep the underwater tunnel as simple as possible. So that's why I'm thinking just a straight tunnel until we hit land, and then we tunnel through the land up to the surface, and etc. So let me just like swim this way and see where we end up at the other end. So parts of it will tunnel through, parts of it will be like above the sea floor. Dealing with diagonals underwater sounds horrendous, it does. And then eventually we just hit this. Oh, this is great. And then we just hit this, and then we can go into the land there, and then we can tunnel up to the surface here, and then bridge across eventually. Sounds good to me. What are those down there? Huh. I thought I saw bubbles down here. So unfortunately there's no corals here, which the computer seems to be generating corals randomly. Like there. So then how else do we do this? Do we just lay the track, or do we like build a tunnel now? I'm not sure, like, lay the track first. Okay. I don't know, Wesley. What are we doing? I don't know what we're doing. I've never done this before. And like eventually we're gonna have to clear out the water from inside the tunnel. Hey, good thing we don't need to worry about breathing underwater. Yeah, imagine doing this in survival. Also, I'm not sure what I wanna, like how we wanna design the station either. Originally, I was thinking maybe we like empty out all the water in the bay, like put a a sea wall around the bay and just empty all the water out. But then, now that I look at it, it doesn't seem like it's a good idea. So one possibility is like we build a dam. It's kind of like the Netherlands. You build a dike and then you like pump the water out. Alternatively, we just have a Bioshock style underwater facility where the station is. I mean, it's partly why I chose the bay too, because we actually can do a Netherlands style. Right, we just kind of dam that to that, and then just pump the water out, so to speak. There's a cave under here, crazy. And then I'm actually curious how the water. So if there's no water coming down straight above, it turns into flowing water? How does the water decide whether it's flowing or not? There's a cave under here. We just let the water into the cave. It's actually kind of convenient that there's a cave there. Kind of. What's the best way to remove the water? I guess. This is awkward. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, but I feel like that's cheating. I feel like sponges are cheating, Wesley. I'm curious about like water engineering. Yeah, no, we're in creative. But I want an engineering solution to this. You know, it's flowing water, right? We can just put signs here. Where are my signs here? Signs. I know that signs are also kind of cheating, but I'm a hypocrite, and that's all there is to it. Alright, there you go. I mean, signs still work. Let's go ahead and stick some lights in here so we can see what's going on. Wait, where's this? Oh. You know, sponges is cheating. Alright, fine. Fine. So whenever we see sponges, we know it's you. 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's 5 across, right? So the sponges... Well, I mean, we should probably like close the roof here is what we should do. Let me... Stone bricks up there. Oh, this was water too. Oh, there. Okay, there we go. So what is the range on the sponge? Does that even work? Hold on. Alright, you just cleared out the 6x6. No, it has to be 7. Wait, sponges don't... They don't keep the water out. They remove the water sources, but then it flows back in, is that right? Stick the sponge down? Do sponges not work anymore? One, two, three. Yeah, no, sponges don't, they don't do what you think they do anymore. It removes the water sources, but then the sources flow back in. They do, but it has to be enclosed. Yeah, right, so remove source once, but then the water flows back in immediately, and so you have to isolate the area you wanna do it. Although curiously, it also removes them from the half blocks, which is interesting. Actually, hey, we might not have a visibility problem because of the quirky way Minecraft does this. If you are in air and you're looking out into the water, your visibility is much longer than if you're in water and looking through the water. Look at this. So given that the visibility is great, like this, it means that when we build the tunnel and we empty it out, from inside the tunnel you can actually see a long distance. Unless it's because of the stuff we're wearing. Let me just take this off. Yeah, no, that's right. That's right, we don't have to worry about let me put some crap away. Why am I holding onto that? So the visibility problem is not really a problem if you are inside the tunnel, which is good, I think. So this part here, it'll be the submerged floating tunnel part. And then we hit the land, and then we go in. Cool. Hey, do you want to do this branch, Wesley? Should I go to a different branch or should I stay here? Oops. Alright, I'm gonna let you work on this branch. And if you like want any help or any second opinions, just shout out and I'll come across. You know, let me just pave a bit of this while I'm here. Oh, and put a sign here This is 5-3 Mush. I don't remember if I actually put signs down on the other stations.